peak ding-dongery is afoot, my friends. Ace has made a new YouTube channel, and he is challenging Red's rhetoric on the YouTube channel. The name of the channel is The Full Named Reds. I wasn't going to do it this way, but I guess I have to do it. Now, he has his own main channel, but it doesn't have anything on it, but we'll get to that later. So here's the title. Red's rhetoric is an idiot. Claims that I owe him $500 before we even set the terms of the bet. I don't understand it, and I'll leave a link to this in the comments section. I'll pin it up. So we're going to go through this video. I want to make sure everybody knows what's going on. I don't even know what's going on yet. We're going to figure it out together in this video, and I think it'll be a fun little thing. But before we get going, there's another bet we're going to look at after I show you this. Yes, a flat earth ding-dong is offered $100,000 to Globers that can beat his challenge. He's set the easiest challenge that I've ever seen. Does he have 100,000? Am I talking about the old 100,000? No, this is a new one. There's a lot of bets going on. And last thing I'll say before we get into this reaction and breakdown and response, we all need to start following this quote that I frequently use. The quote is, "It is very hard to win a debate against a genius." True, right? It's very hard to win a debate against a genius. It's impossible to win a debate against a liar. Ace, I want a concise explanation of your title. Let's go.
Hey guys, this is Ace here. So I am making this video. I've actually been forced to make this video. I was really hoping that I wouldn't have to do this way, but I have been forced into a corner to do this because it seems that Red's rhetoric, before he has even set the terms with me, has already decided that he has won this supposed.
How in the world does that work, you ding-dong? You're telling me that you haven't even set the terms of your debate. Or, I'm sorry, your bet? I don't believe that, but go ahead.
Bet. And I'm doing this to preempt him. I'm doing this to show that he very likely has not done what he has promised. And I'm also going to run through the mathematics that I've done, which I was not able to fully go through on the previous show.
Oh my God, bro. I don't want to hear this crap, okay? You got owned in that debate. You're ignoring, in the very beginning of the debate also, what's his name? Ace says, we could say that why wouldn't Russia call out the United States, and we'll ignore that going into this debate. Oh yeah, let's ignore one of the main things that show that this landing happened. One of the easiest points and one of the main points out there, that Russia would have called out the United States years ago if they could prove that we didn't go. Yeah, ding dong.
So
I'm sorry, I won't. I'm trying not to drop ding dongs early. Okay.
This is the announcement video supposedly, and this is actually exactly why I did not trust Craig with this money. This is actually.
Red's rhetoric is an idiot and claims that I owe him $500 before we even set the terms of the bet. I don't believe this. I believe you did discuss a bet, because I do think that Craig wouldn't just say this. He's already has trolls to try to run around and get on him for everything. If Craig would have tried to say that you guys made this bet and you didn't, then, you know, he's asking for a lot of crap for that, so I doubt that. Claims that I owe him $500. You know what I think, ding dong? I think you do owe him $500. You don't want to pay him, and so you're just going to troll him instead. Because just like you said in the beginning of the debate, you a troll.
Exactly the kind of thing that I expected Craig to do. And here we are. So this is me on my main account, which...
Well, if you expected this, then why did you do it? Why did you do the bet, you ding-dong?
It's actually not the account that I'll be posting this video on, because I don't want to clutter my main account with this just absolute idiocy.
Have you seen your main account? Your main account has nothing on it but idiocy. There's only a few videos. They're very, how do I put it without cursing? I can't curse on YouTube anymore. It's very ding-dongy.
And again, I am just going to preempt that he used Oleanix non-optical distortion grid to do an optical calculation. So here is actually a little...
Oh my God, Ace, bro, I can't do this with you, man. You, for 3 hours on FTFE, over and over and over we go, where we'll stop, nobody knows. I can't do this with you, dude. Why are you doing this again in this video? I think you're obsessed. You're either obsessed or you're trolling. Actually, I think I can prove you're obsessed. I know I can prove that you're biased. I went through last night on the live stream, and I talked about how Ace is biased because he always takes digs at NASA, and he always tries, before moving on to a new subject, to throw out something to kind of hit at NASA before he moves on. I find it ridiculous, but I'm glad you did it, even though it's ridiculous, because it shows us that you are willing to be dishonest and that you are biased. I really feel that way. Now, I only care about the bet. I've got 3 hours of a recording you did yesterday where you got owned on that debate. I don't need any more of this garbage. Let's see if we can find anything else about the bet. That's what I care about. Yeah, dang dong.
Little write-up that I did on Imgur, and then that is the St. George.
I'm skipping all of his garbage. I'm here for the bet. Sorry, guys. If you want to see all of his junk on the moon thing, just go watch the debate on FTFE's channel. Go watch him get owned for 3 hours straight. It's glorious.
This is points.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if maybe he addresses it before the end.
For optical analysis. So we'll see how this develops. I think that Reds is an absolute fool, and that he is going to just faceplant. And in the end of all this, that I will be taking the $500 from him. So
wait. You dishonest ding-dong. You know what you just did here, Ace? You need me, the king of responses, to come back and explain where you just exposed yourself in your own video? I'll hook you up. Let's go. Let's do this, Ace. Let's do this, Ace ding-dong. Okay, so in the beginning of your video, you claimed that Reds you don't owe Reds 500. You didn't set the terms of the bet. Blah, 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 blah. Then, what do you do here for the entirety of the video? You try to prove that you could win the bet. All of this is you trying to prove how you've won the bet. And in the end, you say what you just said. That you think in the end you're going to come out with his 500. You've basically admitted that there's a bet. You've admitted that the terms were set, and you've admitted that you're a dishonest ding-dong. I can't wait to see tomorrow's stream on FTFE, where peak ding-dongery I'm sure will be exposed even more than I just did. But I promised you guys analysis of another FE bet. Remember when Nathan Thompson was harassing Globers at the FEIC this weekend? Well, you should, because we went through it on our live streams and laughed our asses off at the peak ding-dongery that was afoot there at the FEIC. I don't know why I almost said FTFE. I keep mixing up these four-lettered names. It's messing me up, man. So you remember him. He is Tstew, one of Nathan Thompson's bodyguards. Yeah, he's a bodyguard for Nathan Thompson. That should tell you everything you need to know about this ding-dong. But Tstew is offering a $100,000 challenge to the Globies. There's a few interesting things in this video that I'm going to show you. I don't think that he has $100,000. Could he? Could he? He could. I don't think he does. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. I don't think he does own the house that he says he owns. I don't know. He may. He may. He might. It could be possible. But either way, let's let the man talk, and then let's break this down for you.
Hello.
Hi, Ding Dong.
Hello, hello. Good day. How's everyone doing? Just wanted to touch base real quick on my $100,000 challenge. A lot of people are saying, oh, I doubt you even have the money, and this and this and that, and blah, blah, blah. Well, the challenge is for any globetard that can show me, using the scientific method, observing, measuring, and repeating sea level turning to sea curve. And of course, while they're at it, they're also going to need, while using the scientific method, to
keep an eye out for those monsters outside the window.
verify, measure, repeat, and observe the second law of thermodynamics being violated by having a gas pressure system next to a vacuum without a solid barrier.
Okay, so I don't know if the wording is off on his challenge here, but if it isn't, if the wording isn't off, then he's basically setting up the impossible. He wants us to demonstrate how the second law violates these things. It doesn't violate those things. Have you read the second law instead of just listening to ding-dongs on the internet? Have you went and read the second law, you ding-dong? Because it doesn't violate the second law of thermodynamics for us to have an atmosphere. We accept gravity. Science accepts gravity. Oh my God, you ding-dong. Face palm ding-dong right here. Okay, now, not only that, but what his first part is about demonstrating the curve, we can demonstrate it. We've got pictures of it. You can't say that every picture's fake and that every picture doesn't qualify. All we got to do is take one of Soundly's pictures that shows the curve of the Earth and send it to you. We win the 100K. But that's the point. He put in the part about the second law to make sure that no one could win, because he can get really vague and argumentative about these the things he's desiring about the second law being something very complex that this ding-dong does not understand. You hear where I'm going here? Okay. Now, this is actually Phil Black's video of this ding-dong. So I want to go find the ding-dong's video. All we got to do is type Tstew into the Google search. Then we got Tstew abusing a poor stingray. That poor stingray, Tstew. What a poor little stingray. Anyway, so let's see here. We go to his channel, and basically he's doing the same thing all of them are, re-uploading a bunch of crap about the whoa, hey now, what's this? You're not crapping on other religions, are you there, Tstew? You really are a fundy, aren't you? So here's his video. Now, he goes around and tells you that he's going to offer the 100K, and he shows off his house, he shows off some cars, he shows off some caddies. He says that all of this belongs to him and describes that he owns a business, and that's how he has $100,000 that he could give to a Glober that would prove it. But he would never give it to the Glober. But the Glober, I really hope that a Glober goes to him and proves what he's saying and beats his challenge, and then I hope you take him to court, because I think a judge would order him to pay you $100,000, and it looks like he might have it. He just might have it. But one thing that the ding-dong does is shows us his bank statements and how he can promise you that he's going to have $100,000. I'll get into his business in a second.
Verification of the funds.
As you can see, I'm going to just mute him because he's a ding-dong. As you can see, he tries to verify that he has the funds. But we can't tell. How do we know that you're not verifying that you have the funds? In peak flat earth ding-dongery, what do you think he does? He tries to show you that he's about to do a job and that he's going to make $100,000 out of the job. Therefore, you must believe that he has $100,000 to put up for this challenge. I don't believe you, sir. I think that this is an invoice that you could have, maybe it's real, maybe you created it. But then he describes his business. That's where it gets interesting, because he describes that he works for the energy companies. And he also describes how he's a middleman that helps sell energy to people. Basically, a useless con of a job. He's basically admitting that he's a con man in the video by how he purportedly makes his money. Why would we trust a con man that marks up energy to sell to other people? God knows why, God knows how, and God knows if it's even legal. I don't know. But how do we trust your shady business practices? How do we trust you're going to give anyone $100,000 after we know you're shady as hell, Tstew? And on top of that, after seeing you chase around Nathan Thompson and not question Nathan Thompson's behavior, we already know that you're not trustable enough to pay anybody. So shut up, Tstew. We ain't buying it. Although, catch him in a legal loophole, save this video, do the challenge, take it to court, sue him, get you 100K. I can't, oh my God, wouldn't that be so excellent if a Glober does that? Because then he'd have to give it to you if he does have it. I think, you know what I think? I'm just going to go ahead and break down what I think. I think Tstew broke into someone's house here and, just like was hanging out on the weekend. He got somebody's freaking house keys and just decided he was going to pretend like this is his home. Now, I could be wrong. He could be a con man with a business that just somehow manages to make this much profit, and he could just spend his time flying around the world, visiting flat earth conventions, chasing around Nathan Thompson, trying to protect his brittle bones from being broken by tripping and falling or bumping into somebody. God only knows. But I do know that I'm UNIRock. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I'm outie. Peace. Thanks, guys.